Westminster, Mass. Its zip code is 01453, the USA. Their rice pilaf. In the history of the Middle Eastern cooking, the variations in preparation of rice were endless, and there was one name for it all: rice pilaf. In India, it was called plaido, but to Parisians, it was palv. But whenever and however prepared, and the versatile rice pilaf was perfect accompaniment for traditional Middle Eastern kebab, stews, fish, fowl, and any meat dishes. Tonight, specifically, meat dish and a little.
Okay, chopped loin, ground chuck, leg of lamb, moose, and people hunting moose and carving them up, having them chopped up into moose linguine. Okay, and this hamburger all over the highway in Mystic, Connecticut. And how can you be in two places at once when you're not anywhere at all? Bum bum bum. And no wait.
Well, it is New Year's Eve. And it's delightful that Andrew is cooking us dinner. I mean, I guess now it's New Year's Day, but we're really looking forward to this food.
Hey,
He's putting a lot of effort into it.
Andy, what's for dinner?
Little shrimp activities.
Shrimp, prime rib, rice pilaf. We couldn't be happier, you know. And he's gone out and bought a bottle of Orvieto for us. It's an 87. It's a nice Italian white.
We're going into the Black Sea Room at this moment, and this is where we'll find our finest shrimp possibilities for the evening, you see? And here we have stir-fried activities with steering captain's chairs. The Black Sea Room. It's a delight for all folks.
Okay, when you're driving through Bristol, make sure you stop at 1776 Liquors. Women with abdomens selling you liquors, and lemons masquerading as bottles of vodka. But beware of lemons. With this tone, get rid of this. How can you be in two places at once? Shrimp when you're not anywhere at all. Bum bum bum. I think I'll get some butter in this and get some heat under this. Please, Andy, cook this shrimp.
Boiling.
That's cut, right? Or speak up.
You know, I really don't know what's going on here or anything else. It's getting really late. I mean, really late. And I just hope we eat soon.
Trish is absolutely right. This lemon is gone. I don't want to see that lemon anymore. And I consider that really unfortunate because with seafood, a lemon is very important. But I learned that the best friend that a human could have is a sole fillet. And to make the most of that, you need a lemon. You also need a little wine, like that white Orvieto.
Well, it's time to stir our little simmering rice kernels.
Hey Drew, how long before we eat?
I think it's going to be about an hour.
Oh, and
Clam, and it's going to be really fine. Simmer is what we're looking for here, not a vicious boil.
Hey, is that rice all we're having?
No, we're going to be dealing with a fine prime rib here. Prime rib is some meat eater's delight, you know. This is something that we're all looking forward to tonight. The shrimp is just an accompaniment.
You gonna heat that up?
We're going to heat it up real smooth, you know, like a banana smoothie.
Can we give you? She goes, no, we can't give you helium balloons to inhale because there's a chance that something will go wrong with your larynx.
Oh gosh. More coal. Give it more coal.
No, the fire extinguisher, which is at the left bank. Salt. Baking powder.
Salt, baking powder. Oh, this is
It's not really a problem.
Actually,
I mean,
yeah, it really is.
It doesn't look to me as though it's going to be a danger. We should get that fire out as soon as possible.
But Andy's done the weirdness of the century.
Yeah, don't tuck into this until it's been.
We have to bless.
Forever.
We have to
way
bless.
too much to have here. It's like surfing the buck.
Surfing.
All right. What time is it?
I don't know.
5:15.
5:15.
Please,
Yummy.
Okay. You're next. She's next. She was here before. Okay, yeah. Come on, what is it? We're a cable show, avant-garde video show. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Here's one for you. Hi.
It's true. Everything they said is true. Everything you're hearing, it's true.
Exactly.
Directions. Remove tap. Pierce seal.
Speed rolling.
Remove
Action.
Tap, pierce seal. Apply to a clean, dry surface. Sand or roughened surface for best results. Always squeeze
All right,
tube
can you describe
from
Anthony Rhodes for me? And the guy you met in the park? Well,
It's about this tall.
yeah, he seemed very strong.
Yeah, he had a really tight shirt on.
He was
And moved a lot.
very open to everyone as soon as he came walking up to us. We were sitting around just playing guitar and
Yeah, he
drinking beer, and he just instantly
wanted
came
to
up.
meet us, and
asked us to play Cat Stevens, which we could not oblige him by. So.
and then he asked us what departments we were in, and Mark said he was in film, and then he went off on this whole thing about.
Yeah, he went off on some spiel about him being in a new movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Over the Top.
I guess that's the name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over the Top. All right. I thought it was Cobra because I saw an
Well,
ad.
Cobra is the film out now, but Over the Top is coming out.
But anyways, I really don't know what to say about him as far as if he was telling the truth. That's
Maybe he was telling the truth. You never know.
well, he never called. I don't know if he called Mark back or not. I don't think he did.
Was he supposed to call Mark?
Yeah. The next day.
And he didn't call?
Yeah.
He's probably shitting around.
And he went off on just in general, his famous line when we asked him if he was an actor. Brother, I've been on stage for 6 years. After he just boasted about how he's been on stage for 6 years.
Right.
How he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And someone who's an arm wrestler who would have a second-rate part in a movie.
How did they
As
ever
an
find
arm wrestler.
him?
I don't know. I guess no, he was one of the, supposedly, well, according to him, he said he was one of the 4 top contenders in Rhode Island.
And so that's how they found out?
Yeah,
And
so
got him for
well, the movie, I guess the movie is about arm wrestling in general, so that they're going to have some people that were actually affiliated with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Anthony Rhodes once. Yeah, Mark was telling me about him. He was going to use him in this film. He said he was this big, kind of muscular guy that was hanging out in Providence. And I don't know, it was kind of weird. Mark said he met this guy in the park, came up to him, he was playing guitar with these bunch of people. And he said that he was going to be in Sylvester Stallone's next movie about arm wrestling, and he had this card that he took out and showed everyone. And Mark said he wanted to use him in this film about this guy who was obsessed with like a pinball machine or something like that. I don't know, it was pretty strange. I guess Mark was pretty psyched that he call up or something, but he never called.
Yeah, I met Andrew Rhodes last week sometime. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday night or something. Myself and like 3 other people were drinking beers in the park, and like 2 people were playing guitar, and this guy walks up, and he was like this big guy, like really muscular but like really toned, not like too big, and he just kind of appeared, and he's just like this big muscular guy with just like all in blue and like this blue velour like tight shirt, and he said something about him being a singer or something, and that he had been on the stage for like 6 years. And I remember, and then Mark was talking to him about doing a film, and he was saying that he was in a film now with Sly Stallone that's going to be coming out, something about terrorist arm wrestling or something, and he showed us this card that he has from like the American Arm Wrestling Federation, and it was a really weird night. I was really drunk, so I don't remember an awful lot, but he just talked to us for a while, and then he kind of disappeared. Mark wanted to get his phone number, so he left to get a pen, and so he just kind of split, and then we were looking around, and he was gone, and we had like another beer, and then Mark went to go find him, and I saw him at his car, I guess, getting a pen and getting a phone number.
It's true or true?
Yes, it is true. All true.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the Mother May.